Welcome everyone to the OP11 deck profile for Charlotte Pudding, our set 8 purple and yellow leader with 4 life, 5k power, Big Mom Pirates type. When attacking, you may turn the top 2 of your life cards face up, add 1 of your Don cards, and set it as rested. So we get some built-in ramp into our leader, and we got some pretty powerful Big Mom Pirates cards in set 11 with the Charlotte Katakuri, as well as the new 10 Mom that lets us be a little bit aggressive, as well as actually having a really good option against like things like Blackbeard, where before we wouldn't have our on plays to use this 10 Mom efficiently, right? So we also get to utilize this 2-cost Katakuri very effectively with this 8-cost. It is kind of crazy being able to cheat out a bunch of 8-cost AK power blockers late game for only like 2 Don. Really nice. But before we get into it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and if you want to support the channel, you can check out the links in the description. I've got a coupon code for Nen Garden, Straw Hat Pecan. You can get 5% off on top of their other sales that they're running for their playmats. Very nice stuff. And let's get into this. We've got our new searcher for the deck, putting a 1-cost 1k counter, 0 power. On play, just look at the top 5 for a Big Mom Pirates type card with a cost of 2 or greater. So she can't search herself with that regard, but you could if there was like a 2-cost or greater pudding, right? Like the 3-cost, I guess, but we don't really use that in this deck. And then we have the activate main, Don -1. You can rest this character, look at the top card of your opponent's deck. Not really too much value in this compared to the other, the purple Katakuri leader. I guess you could use it to know what your opponent's drawing into the next turn if you're at 10 Don and you're not going to Don minus for anything anyway. That, like, knowing what your opponent's drawing into is some decent information. Then we got the 2-cost Katakuri that is leader locked. You may activate main, trash this character. If your leader has a Big Mom Pirates type, you can play a Charlotte Katakuri from your hand that has a cost of 3 or greater and a cost of less than equal to the number of your opponent's Don. So if your opponent's at 8 Don, you can play out this blocker for 2 Don. Kind of crazy. I've had turns before we would play out like 3 of these for just 6 Don. It's kind of wild. Then we got the old 6-7-1 Katakuri that on play flips the top life face down, add 1 Don, and set it as active, which is a very nice ramp. Helps us use leader ability. We got the new 8-cost blocker. End of turn, set 2 of your Big Mom Pirates type characters with a cost of 3 or more as active. Then you add a Don and set it as rested. We don't do a ton of Don minusing once we're at 10 Don. You do have the option of the Lin, however, we can't really guarantee it like Purple Katakuri can. Then we got the 9 Mom, just another way to heal and get rid of bodies. 9-cost, 9k power. On play Don -1, trash 1 card from your hand, heal 1, and then you can put one of your opponent's cost 6 or lower characters to the top or bottom of their life face up. Nice removal a little bit, right? Because if you heal something with this Lin from your opponent's board to their life, and then next turn hit them with the trash Lin, that's, very nice combo. Then we got the 10-12 rush. On opponent's attack, once returned Don -5, declare a cost, reveal the top card from your opponent's deck. If that revealed card is the same as the declared cost, you get plus 2k power for the turn. Again, there really is no way to guarantee that because the pudding is activate main, so this would go from your turn, right, the activate main, and then your opponent's turn, they would obviously have drawn that card to their hand, so you no longer know what's at the top of their deck. So you're essentially just guessing if you were to use this secondary effect, unless your opponent did something that bounced a card. I don't think there's many. I don't really think there's anything that can really guarantee this right now. We've got the Charlotte Flambe, searchable 2k counter, but also can be a secondary way to use our leader ability, right? You have to either flip your life face down, take the life to hand, or just, let your opponent hit your life to get that life card back face down, because obviously you can't ramp if your life is already face up. That is the cost to ramping. So Flambe being an on play, add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life to your hand, then draw a card, means that you can get rid of a life. So that way you can use your lead ability again if you need to. Then we have our old pudding searcher, the 1-cost. Look top 4 for a Big Mom Pirates or a Sanji. We got Viola, 2-cost blocker. On play, you can flip your life face down or look at your opponent's life and rearrange them in any order. Just nice blocker early on and then also just helps us use our lead ability. We got Zeus. He's actually searchable in this deck, which is so nice. Every yellow deck is using this card. We get to search him. He's like Flampe in the way that he's on play. Add one card from top or bottom of your life to your hand. KO a 5-cost character. Really nice for 2 Dawn. And again, same as Flampe, helps us use lead ability. We got Beji, annoying 2k counter because he triggers from life. One of your opponent's leader characters can't attack. Then we got our notorious 10 Mom. On play, you heal one, and then your opponent trashes the top card of their life. This is just perfect to just deny your opponent resources. And then, of course, we have the 0-cost event. We do heal a lot, so hopefully you get this in your last life, right? That'd be really nice. But we also have a lot of bricks, not horribly so, and a lot of them do have ways to heal us or defend us, being an 8-cost 8k power blocker. But the 0-cost event is counter, trash one card from your hand. One of your leader characters gets plus 3000 power, and then if it's the last card in your life, it triggers out to heal you 1 if you trash a card. Very nice. So that's the list for set 11. I haven't played this list in a while, since I think our first video I'm putting, but I don't know, I just keep thinking about Katakuri. I gaze up into the stars at night and think about this glorious blocker and how strong it is. And want to use it in a deck that it was probably actually intended for, right? Those darn blue purple Luffy players using Katakuri, how dare they? Let's use it in the deck that it might have been intended for. Well, obviously purple Katakuri first, but then pudding maybe. But yeah, very fun list. Can get pretty crazy. The ramping goes pretty fast because it's built into your leader. And then you've got all the yellow shenanigans of like the Big Mom Pirate stuff. So yeah, very fun. Definitely a much better, stronger deck than it was with this new support. So let's get into some games and see how it goes. Alrighty, we got Koby. This could be problematic, maybe. I don't know. He could lower the cost or power of our Katakuri block and just swing into him. Let's mulligan because we don't really have great early things to do. We have a searcher now, so that's pretty cool. We can pick up just Zeus, actually. Yeah, just Zeus. And then we'll pass. So another 2k is not bad. We probably won't be able to use Zeus's ability because he already has 3 cards in trash, right? And he's got that blocker, that pesky blocker. Let's search, pick up. I guess we can go aggressive with this 10 Mom. We already have some 2ks. We'll go just 7 at life. Boom. So we just need him to hit our life once for this Katakuri to work next turn. Because we'll go down to 3 life. Our top life will be still face up. We'll flip it with Katakuri and then be able to use our leader ability again, thus ramping us 2 Dawn. Perfect. And we get to search 2 with that other one. So let's go Katakuri, get an active search, maybe pick up like a 2k counter or a cost. Sure. And then we'll be at 10 Dawn next turn, use our ability. And there's the Beji. It's kind of intimidating when you know he's there, but when you know he's there, you can play around it, I guess. 7k power is a lot, though, even though he can use Kuzan to let him swing into it. We don't have any of our regular Lin, the 10 cost, to heal. We can still heal with the 9 Mom. And just get him to put cards from his trash at the bottom of the deck, because there are other Koby effects, right, that utilize stuff like that. That is probably gonna lose that. Plus 2k power. Okie dokie. I guess I can take $9 at 5. That's gonna be, yeah. At least we have a lot of searchers to swing at. Ouch. Fair enough. I would have just swung. You know I have a 1k counter, right? So that's fair enough. But I'd still swing at my life to try and get me to, get rid of that Beji. That is... I don't know if I would use up all my counter just to defend the Tashigi. That is... Here we can just go Big Mom and say... I mean, I partly want to just get rid of the Tashigi just to spite him because he countered out so aggressively, but we'll get rid of the Habari. Next turn, he'll be at 8 Don, so we can use our 2-cost Katakuri to play out the 8-cost. If we had like a second one, it'd be nice. How dare you? How dare you, sir? How dare you? How dare you? Well played. Gonna just lose our big old Tenma. That's fine. It's not fine. It's very sad. It's very sad. There you go, 7 now. We have to counter out. We do have a lot of counter though. We'll go 1 and 2. And then, do we get him now? Cool. I guess we could heal. He gets to just ignore the Linlin, but like, we go 6 at Kuzan. He only has 2 cards now. I don't really have the best, like if I had something else to play out on 8, like with 8 Don, that'd be kind of nice. Let's just go 6 at you in your stinky face. All right, let's go here, Don minus. Let's give it to the 0 cost because I'm greedy and no effect. Pass back to you. Very well played with that Ein still against my Rush Mom. Helmeppo into the Koby. Yep. Can he swing into, he can swing into active, right? That darn Tashigi. That darn Tashigi. That darn Tashigi. But now he has no cards in hand. He has a Kuzan. So we have all the information we have on his hand. He's just going to swing big in here. 14. Yeah, that's fine. I think we're still winning. Because we are just getting rid of... He has like nothing in his hand. We're up to 3 life. Let's go... take. Okay. Just another 2k. And then we'll go 2k. And then Koby goes away. Let's go swing at you. Which do I want to get rid of? I guess the Helmeppo. Again, this is like really is a nice combo, but it's like when you have a second Katakuri, that's when it really becomes good, right? Because when I'm on these 10 Don plates, it's like hopefully it just doesn't have another power reduction. He has the Kuzan. We know he has Kuzan. That's it. We don't know what top decked, obviously, but Searcher. Okay, so now we'll have all the information on his hand. That'll buff up to 8k if he does that. Another Helmeppo. Oh. That trash a card from his hand and then place for character from your trash. Yeah, okay. So he can do the same combo, but then he's just has nothing in hand. No hand. Oh, he uses this. Okay. So now 10k power. I think I can survive that. 10k, then you get plus 2? Plus 1k? 1k. It was 11 at 10. I have a 2k. We'll go 2k. Take that. Sure. No Koby swing. Cool. Oh, there's a 10 mom. Let's go. Yeah, perfect. Trash. Get rid of your Ein. And then go 5 at your face. We still have 3k counter, 2 life. Do they run traditional rush? Like, I think all the rush in their deck only can attack characters. So I think we're in a pretty good spot. Very pesky with these Helmeppos. But we had options, right? We could have healed regardless, but the fact that we healed and trashed one of his life is obviously the best. The fact that we didn't find like any of these with like 3 searches, I think. 3 searches is actually kind of crazy. I don't think I need to defend the big mom. Do I? Can I? I might be able to. Yeah, I think I should because he doesn't have that free 2k from the searcher again. 7 at us will take. Oh, it's a brick anyway. Okie dokie. 7 in us will take 2k. Okay. A blocker. 1 card in hand though. I think we got it right. We just swing at your face. And then swing at your face. And then swing at your face. And that was honestly pretty close, but we had options, right, to heal and keep it going. GG. And the heal would have been a Veggie. That's kind of crazy. We got Law. I hardly know her. That doesn't work. Yep. I'm gonna lose this match because of that. And we're just gonna go classic 10 mom 'em. That's what we're gonna do. Classic 10 mom. We get to ramp twice. We just need 1 more ramp. I have put in like the 4-cost Blonde Clay into this before. There we go. I like when things work out perfectly for me. Let's go. Bam. And your face. And that's a rush. That's pretty good. I'd probably just take a lot of the life. Well, you don't want to, right? Flip all life and pass. Now we have a blocker too for his aggression. Because obviously you need the life for, yeah, now you can get out a really cool Cavendish and do things against, yeah. Can't get rid of him with the 9 mom because of that pesky Veggie. 7 in us will block. Let's go 6 in life. Use ability again. Does he take? Probably not, but yeah. We have no searchers, so you just pass. But I wanted to stay healthy because I know the swings can get quite overwhelming. We are getting rid of the pudding. That's fine. I just hope that we're going to establish this well before he could 8-cost Kid, which will also be denying him resources by trashing that life. And then once we get the 12k power stat line, you know, it's going to be pretty nice to swing into. Do you play out the Searcher? No. Okay. Got a Bonnie, the 5-cost. Ooh, don't do that. Thank God he didn't get on this turn. Oh, we'll take... and then we'll take. Yeah, that's gonna be annoying, but we'll still be able to heal next turn. So that's why it's good to have the 9 mom, right? That's why it's good to have the 9 mom. Let's go heal, trash. Let's go at the Luffy just because we don't want him to recur value by picking that back up. And then let's go 7 there. I know he has a 1k counter, a couple of blockers. He does 2k out of that. That's good for us. So we're back at 3 life. Even if he uses the 5-cost Bonnie, which he probably will to keep me off 10 Don, we can just use 9 mom to heal, get rid of a Veggie blocker to life because we can just trash it anyway. Down, I don't know. Do I really want to get rid of the Veggie blocker? Not really. Like, I don't know if I care too much. Well, 2k Bonnie, that's fine. Oh, he uses... Oh, okay. Oh, he doesn't know that I have another. That poor man. Let's go... bam at that. The rough thing is... Let's go 5 of life. He'll probably just block for free. Yep. You never know. Next turn, if he uses like another 5-cost Bonnie or like does law shenanigans to pick this back up and use it to stun this, like I said, we'll still have a 5, 7, 12, 12 swing possibly. Could just win off that. I don't know. Let's go 2, 1 to go to 10. Does he go 9 again? Yup. Let's go bam to go to 10. 6 at us, we'll take. Okie dokie. Let's go 5 at life. He might take. He counters out. Do we go for his board here? 7 he blocks. He does 2 cards. That's debatable. He doesn't have it. I could have maybe kept better track of his cards, but just keeps bouncing so many things. Who knows? Here we'll probably just get rid of his blockers. Right? No matter where we swung, he was going to just block out. We have 2 life. Do we lose here actually though? We have 1 2k counter, 3 1k counters. Maybe we should have gone for board a bit better. It's debatable if we had the counter to defend the 7k swing at a 6k body. Yeah, he has to go for game now. I hate when we put people into a position like that. 6 at life, we just 2k. We could always have a you know, a diabolical freaky card in here. What if I just guess it? I'm gonna just go for it. Hold on. Oh no, I hit no. Okay, hold on. No blocker, 2k. Yeah. Yo, if he goes for another one, I'm gonna just go for it. Cause like what? We have 3 12k bodies. If he goes block, he's gonna block her up? No way. We're just gonna say 5 guys to 2. Okay. We just guessing. You know, what are you gonna do? It's a law deck. There's so many 5 costs. You could have just guessed it, right? He has 2 swings with 7 Don. He can go 9 and 9, which we can get out of actually, because we can go 7, 8, 9, 10. So we do have it technically. Whew. If he didn't search, we wouldn't have. Yeah, if he didn't search, we wouldn't have. Because he would have 2 more Don and we would have been cooked. But yeah, if we just... Wait, what did he pick up with the searcher? He picked up a 3-cost Bonnie. So we would have been wrong even if he... Well, we don't know if that was the top card of the search, right? So, I don't know. Would have been clutch. Imagine if we did get the random, like, just... Because, like, what else are you going to do? I should have gone for board that one turn, because who knows if he had a 2k in hand, or if he would have given up one of these random Bonnies, right? I would have probably swung at the Bonnie to, like, give the idea. It's like, it's a lower priority card to defend rather than, like, Cavendish, per se. So if we got rid of maybe the 2 Bonnies or so, obviously we would have been in a much better spot. Wow, and then the 0 card was our next card. Obviously, if we healed, we would have had 0 cost. Not in the last life, obviously, but yeah. GG. We got Smoker. Okay, this could be pesky. 8-cost kid, definitely annoying. Let's keep because we have Searcher. We have the 6-cost Katakuri, which is always important. Rush Bomb. I think that's pretty good. We can always just aggro him down. Yeah, we'll just go 5 and 5. Yeah, 5 and 5. Viola, so that's pretty good. And Pudding. I wish those were flipped so we could get the Searcher to use with our extra Don from our 6 Don turn. But him not having a 2 Don play is pretty cool for us. See if he takes it. He does. He doesn't expect the other 5k swing. Haha. Mwahaha. Well, okay, 2k counter. Fair. But now we might have screwed ourselves, because what if he swings here? Yeah, wait a second. I'm starting to think No, he doesn't prioritize that Searcher. He doesn't care about the Searcher. He's gonna play out a rush card anyway to swing at me. He's gonna... Oh, okay, dokie. Well, we could use 9 Mom next turn anyway. Who cares? Let's go 6 of life. 6 of your silly life. We get the 9 Mom so we can heal and or do shenanigans, or just play out a 8-drop Katakuri blocker. You know, he's gonna be at 6 done, so we still ahead of him by too much. So if you place that Tashigi, that's annoying. Please don't. I'm begging you. Hands and knees. Don't do it. We'll take. Ah, yes. Haha, haha. Go here, boom. What do I want to trash, though? I'm way too greedy thinking I should trash a non-counter card. Let's trash the Viola Short. Gain a life. Get rid of you. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. I'm gonna pressure cards out of your life. Hand. That's a beefy blocker. Holy crap. 7k power blocker. What a amazing card. Is this card still expensive? I remember for a bit it was. That's a very small hand to do that with. Right? That's a very small... He's got 2 blockers on the board, though. 2 blockers is a little crazy. And he gets a searcher off of that, which means he doesn't have any other blockers. So I'm glad that I swung at his you know, blocker twice. What do you pick up off of that, huh? I think maybe we just play at the 10 mom so we can go 9 and 12 at him. Because I know he has... Oh, he has the 2k. Okay. X-Drake. Interesting. Take or 8 cost blocker, Kata. We can play that out. We don't have the 2 costs though, which sucks. We could 8 cost get rid of blocker guy. Yeah, we can do that, but then we'll be at 2 life. Let's just go 9 first to see what he does. Okay, he gives the 2k that he had. I could 8 cost swing 9 again. And just not even care about Zeus. Yeah, I think we can do that. Because then we restand both things. Right? Both of our bodies. I think that'd be better. Yeah, he blocks out, so indicating he doesn't have that much counter. So we'll restand our board, get arrested. We have a lot of counter. We saw at 3 life. So him having to swing at our life, giving us more resources while we're denying him by having him defend his 8 drop that he put out not too early, right? But you know, still, it's 8 drop is such an awkward card. As much as it is very annoying for people to deal with, if your opponent uses it at... Good thing I have another one. If your opponent uses it like kind of early, then they're denying themselves resources from their hand unless they Hody, right? That's the thing. When the green deck plays the kid and then they Hody the next turn, they're in a really good spot. And then it's the thing of like the second that 8 cost is gone, they're in really big trouble. They're down to 1 blocker though. We'll see. We have no information on hand because they 2k'd with this anyway. To save him. We're going 10 at life. We'll take. Okay. 7. So they might have that 2 Dawn counter event that goes like minus 3k plus 2k or something crazy like that. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played against Smoker, to be honest. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Go you. Let's go search because we might be able to get out a second one. We don't. I think we'll pick up the 10 mom because we're in a pretty decent spot in terms of counter. And now we can just go like, let's go 10, 6 on left, 3, and then 3, 8, 10, 10. So one of them is going to be a 9. Go 9, 10, 9, 9, 10. 9, 9, 10, yes. 9, 9, 10. Cool. He buffs and then minuses my leader by 2,000. So I can still get an 8k swing at him. Cool. Good math. Blocks out. Nice. That is good for us. We're at 1 life. Ton of counter and an 8k power blocker. So even if he Hodies us, I think we still live based off of counter in hand for sure. And then next turn we would probably just clear his board entirely because he's very low on the hand size. Yeah. Well, we need to 10 mom. It depends. We could be in trouble. There's a smoker. Honestly, okay. Another blocker coming out. 4 down left. 8k. I think we can take this and then counter out of the 8. because we'll be back up at 1 life with the 10 mom and still probably be able to get him out. Go here and counter 1. All right, let's go 10 mom heal trash. Let's go 8 at 8. If you got any counter, it goes on another turn. But again, we have so much counter, I think we'll be good. If he has no counter, then we clear it. Okay, seems like he doesn't have counter. Cool, perfect. Let's go 5 at life. And doesn't matter. We could have just left that last life because we don't know if that's a Hody. And Hody might save him. I don't know. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 2Ks, a 1K, and 2 0 cost events. We're pretty good. We're pretty good on counter, I'd say. I think we have like the most counter we could almost have. Right. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. We'll take it doesn't matter. And then we'll just block. GG. Okie dokie. We got Marco. We're getting to go first a lot. We'll keep because we have... Okay, well, we just gotta survive. We gotta survive. And we got our ramp, so hopefully we do survive. I want to play Marco again. I haven't played him since like 8.5. It was so fun doing like red control. We're gonna go 5 at life. 10 mom. Another 10 mom, so that's a lot, honestly. And we'll just pass. Yeah. We'll just pass. Let's see what he does. Good old Richie. Is this like another 2 cost? Are they running the Ivankov package still? Is that it? Or nah? Chopper. Oh, he's doing animal. Okay. I'm scared. For sure. Let's see. Let's go here. Ramp. Let's go 6 of that. Ramp again. You can just block out if he wants to. Fair. We'll pass. You got a 2K in life. That's nice. We got a 0 cost. That's very good. Next turn we can probably 9 mom if I'm not mistaken. If he's gonna be just going wide with board, we want to get rid of one of his bodies rather than just one of his life, right? Getting rid of this guy. Is he got the... No. Okay, interesting. Spot build. But like, how do you utilize some of these lower power swings effectively? I guess the idea is you can use Marco's ability to lower power on some of your opponent's board to swing into them. Especially with like this chopper, right? But I don't know. 6 again. We'll take. Does he go 5? No. Okie dokie. Let's go 5 at you. See if you can counter or block out. I'm hoping he counters and blocks. Oh. That is... I should have guessed what that was for. Does he use another? Yeah, we're definitely gonna 9... Wait, do we have 9? Yeah, we do have 9 mom. I moved it around, I think. Let's go here. Block out, I really hope. Please, please, please. He does get the Ivankov to draw him. So if this goes, then we'll get rid of the Ivankov. Yeah. So get rid of you. Get rid of you. So he can't draw with the Ivankov. And then we'll pass. So back up to 3 life. We do have the ability to cheat out an 8 cost category blocker. And play out a second Viola blocker. Richie. It's unfortunate that these Surgers are 0k power, so I can't even swing into the Richie with this. We'll see. But yeah, we're definitely going to lose our Katakuri for sure, I'd say. But if it eats up attacks against our... Like, that's still good, right? As opposed to our life. Because even though these are very small swings, just a bunch of them can quickly get through our hand. That's just a lot of bricks. That's why If next turn we can get like 2 category blockers, that'd be nice. If we can like top deck another one. Play like 2 AK power blockers that can both get rid of our opponent's board by swinging into them and then just standing themselves up. Spot build. Let's wish I could 2K that. Goes 5 at our life. We'll counter 1. Oh, he minus his leader. He actually did that? Oh, insane. Insane. All right, let's I think I'm okay getting rid of that with a Zeus, to be honest. He's at 8 Don. Yes. Cool. Because we can play out, that's 4 Don for a blocker. Let's see what this is. Take top, KOU. It's a 10 mom. I don't think I knew what that was, right? Let's go. Actually, let's go 2 Don here. Just to swing at Richie. Like, sure, right? Cool. Got some counter out of his hand. Boom. Go Richie again. I don't think I needed to attach any Don, right? Boom. And then we'll play out Viola. Let's sort opponent's life. That is a lot of bricks. We'll put that at the bottom. Because next turn I will trash his top life, so I'll trash that 2K counter. Something like that. Yeah. Boom. All right. We can restand that and not our searcher. So 2 blockers, 2 life. We're very safe. We'll have to start whittling down his life, but I think that Viola actually set us up really well. We'll get rid of his only 2K counter from life. We know these last 2 are bricks. Viola and a blocker Richie, but I don't think I care about the blocker too much. We don't really have much counter in hand, but we'll get it if we get swing at life. Unfortunately, he can get rid of Katakuri by power. Not too hard, but I don't know what this list does for... He might still just... Oh, he has Rayleigh. Okay. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay. Then I'll block out with Viola immediately because I don't want him to just use Rayleigh in the next turn and get rid of her for free, right? Let's see. Does he swing with Chopper? No. Okay. Oh, well then I guess I don't care. I don't know. Let's go. Boom, bam, bam. Trash. You can get Richie if you want. Now we have 2-0 cost in hand. I love Rayleigh so much. He's so cool. I don't care. They can never make me hate you, Rayleigh. Never. Cool. I don't care if he plays out the Ivankov, because then that just means no Rayleigh, and we'll pass. I'm excited for the Rayleigh leader. He could very much stack the Richie to play off of Ivankov, which would be kind of, yeah. But again, I don't think I care too much because it just means no Rayleigh, you know? Ah, okay. Well, he still got rid of my Viola. Didn't really have a good time to block out with her. 6, sure. We'll be able to get rid of the Rayleigh, maybe. Maybe I shouldn't have hit him so he wouldn't have had another blocker, truthfully. Top deck, Big Mom. Top deck, Big Mom. Another one. Okay. Let's go 12 at your Rayleigh. Cool. 5 at life. He's just gonna block out anyway, right? Boom, boom, boom. Yep. Go another 12 at Rayleigh. Give him the block out again. Cool. We have 2 0 cost events, a 2K out of life. We're gonna be okay if he goes for game. And then if we go for game, we know he has 2 dead cards in hand, or in life. 1 blocker, which maybe he swings with to go for game. He could also swing with it to get rid of one of our big bodies. Yeah. I think we win if this goes for more. Ooh. 5 at us. We'll take. Again, I think we win if he's just going for game, no? I don't know, maybe I should have counted out of the 5. What am I doing? Because if he doesn't swing with Chopper Blocker, then we don't get it unless we go swing with Zeus, which we could. 8. That is a 14K. We go 11. No, we don't get out of that. So let's go. Boom, bam. Yeah. Let's see. Are you going with Chopper? Okay, we need to get out of. I can go. No, I got a 0 cost out of this. Yeah, there's 0 cost out of that. Hopefully we good. I'm very curious what my last life is. If it would have been something, it would have saved me. Viola. So he's got 2 cards. If I go 5 with you, and that goes. If that goes, hold on, wait, I think I messed that up. If he takes this, then we know we got it, because that's a dead card. So we know he can't get out of a 9. And then he can't get out of a 12. Holy, that was really close. Wow, what a cool... oh, he had a Nami. What a cool... It was a 2K counter. So I think if I counted out differently, we might have kept our other 10 mom. I don't know. Really cool, like, Marco build. I'm interested to see what, like, the list is, like, looking like, honestly. I don't know. Just a lot of animals, playing out a lot of blockers, I guess. Interesting. But you're still using, like, the pretty good red cards, like the Newgate, the Rayleigh. Yeah, I miss Marco. I miss him so much. He's such a cool leader. But those are some games. Obviously, Pudding still not, like, the strongest, but it is pretty fun. And you have a lot more choices and options for your late game. You know, you get more consistency with having 2 searchers. One of them actually a 5-card search, right? Before we had the 4 cost. We had searcher events, but now we have a counter option for it, right? So that's good. More 2Ks that are really nice as well. So yeah, definitely a fun deck to check out for locals. I'd say it's not like too expensive either, right? Actually, maybe the Kata blockers are still like $5 to $8, I think. Linlin, I think maybe the regular art is still like pretty cheap, maybe under $5, which is nice. So yeah, not horrible, I'd say, for a deck that you could definitely win locals with, I'd say. But either way, let me know if you guys have been playing Pudding, what your lists have been looking like. There are some other options. Obviously, it's not like a super meta list or a leader, so people aren't like heavily on her. So obviously there's variation. So let me know what you guys are running if you're running Pudding, or what you're running if you're not running meta stuff in set 11. Interested to see what leaders you guys are playing. But either way, leave a like, subscribe, and hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye.